over these triads. So the first one, the denominators are the same, and so we don't have to find a common denominator, which is really nice. So now we just get to ask ourselves, are they same sign or different sign? These are the same sign. And so that means that we add. So we're going to keep our denominator the same, and we have to just add our numerators. So 1 plus 3 is 4 over 2. My answer is going to be negative because my signs are both negative. But now I can simplify that. 4 divided by 2 is just 2. And then I just keep my negative. And so my answer is just negative 2. Not too bad on that one. This one's a little bit more fun. So we need to turn this into an improper fraction. So we have 8 times 1 is 8. So we multiply those. And then we add the top. So 8 times 1 is 8, plus 3 is 11. So we have negative 11 over 8 plus 3 over 4. Now I need to make a common denominator. I can turn a 4 into an 8 by multiplying by 2. So times 2. And that means I'm going to multiply by 2 on top. So now I have negative 11 over 8 plus 6 over 8, which means now I can just do my rule. These are different. One's positive, one's negative. So I'm going to subtract 11 minus 6, and I keep it all over 8. 11 minus 6 is 5 over 8. So my answer is 5 over 8. But it's going to be negative because my answer, or my bigger number, was negative. Sorry, let's make that a little more. There we go. Number 4. Number 4, we need to turn a 4. Oh my gosh, that's not number 4. That is letter C. We're on letter C. Whoa. We're going to put this over 1. So now I have 4 over 1 plus negative 7 over 2. I can turn a 1 into a 2 by multiplying by 2 on top and bottom. So 2 times 1 is 2. 4 times 2 is 8 plus negative 7 over 2. They're different signs. This one's negative. So I'm going to subtract 8 minus 7, and I keep it over 2. And so 8 minus 7 is 1 over 2. I keep my denominator the same. And then my answer is going to be positive because 8, my fraction was bigger. That was positive. So 8 over 2 is bigger than 7 over 2. So my answer is positive. Now we're going to go over to the decimals. So I always put them vertical, and then I kind of decide what I need to do. So I always do my biggest on top minus my smallest. Now here's the thing. This doesn't have, like, the decimals right after the 4, and we have to line up those decimals. So it actually goes 4 point and then 0, 0. These are different signs. I forgot to say that. These are different. This one's negative. That one's positive. Different signs mean I subtract. So let's subtract. 5 minus 0 is 5. 3 minus 0 is 3. I bring down my decimal point. 5 minus 1, 5 minus 4 is 1. So my answer is 1 35/100ths. However, my bigger number is negative, so my answer is negative. So it's actually negative 1 35/100ths. All right, so this one we have same sign. So we're going to add up. So we have 3.3 plus 2.7. And so these actually, the decimals already lined up. So that was kind of perfect. But 3 plus 7 is 10. Carry the 1. And then 5 plus, 3 plus 2 is 5, plus 1 is 6. And then we bring that decimal point down. And since both answers were negative, my final answer is negative. Or so both parts are negative. My answer is negative. So since these were negative, this is negative. These are different signs, so I'm going to subtract. We always put the bigger number on top, minus, and then we have to line it up. So my decimal is here, so it goes 0.90. 5 minus 0 is 5. Got to borrow. So 16 minus 9 is 7. I bring down my decimal point and then bring down my 0. And this is positive because my larger absolute value is positive. So I have 0 and 75 hundredths for my answer for F. So now that you are all done with this, I want you to head over to Big Ideas, and you are going to complete the assignment over there. And then make sure that you are also showing your work because you are going to need to turn that in as well.